South Africa is once again debating one question: should Chidimma Adetshina be asked to leave the country while questions around her immigration status are being resolved, or should the matter be left entirely to the legal process? That debate has put Home Affairs Minister Leon Schreiber and his department under renewed public pressure, with critics accusing Home Affairs of not acting decisively enough. The latest attention is being driven largely by social media reactions, where some users are demanding that Adetshina leave South Africa and only return once her legal matters have been settled. Others are pushing back, saying immigration decisions cannot be made based on online pressure or public opinion. At the center of the controversy are questions around Adetshina's citizenship, documentation, and legal right to remain in South Africa. But there is an important distinction here. Public allegations or claims about someone's immigration status are not the same as an official finding. The Department of Home Affairs is responsible for examining documents, determining their validity, and applying the country's immigration and citizenship laws. That process can have serious consequences, which is why supporters of Adetshina argue that any decision must be based on evidence and established legal procedures. Adetshina has previously defended herself against criticism, saying South Africa should uphold the rule of law and that xenophobia and misinformation should not determine how people are treated. Her critics, however, argue that immigration laws must be applied consistently, regardless of a person's public profile or circumstances. For them, the central issue is whether the country's rules are being enforced properly. And this is where the debate becomes bigger than one individual. South Africa is already dealing with intense political and public disagreements over undocumented immigration. South Africa is already dealing with intense political and public disagreements over undocumented migration, citizenship, and border control. Some groups are calling for stronger enforcement, while others warn that aggressive action can undermine constitutional rights and fuel discrimination. The Adetshina controversy has therefore become part of that wider national conversation about who belongs in South Africa and how government should deal with disputed immigration cases. For Home Affairs, the challenge is to establish the facts, communicate clearly, and ensure that any action follows the law. For the public, the key question is whether official findings will eventually settle the competing claims. For now, the situation remains a subject of intense debate, but public pressure alone does not determine someone's legal status. The next significant development will be any form of finding, decision, or legal action that clarifies Adetshina's position. This story is still developing and will continue following the latest updates. What do you think about this issue? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more news and analysis.